once again casts its eerie shadow over the face of the Earth. The hydrogen bomb, the bomb that Khrushchev announces will once again undergo tests by the Russians. As nuclear tests ban talks reconvened in Geneva, the Soviets said that they would resume testing and hinted at a new, even more horrible weapon. The move was denounced heatedly by the West and neutralist nations. Adlai Stevenson expresses the views of the U.S.
The Soviet government's announcement that it has decided to resume nuclear tests comes as a profound shock. Once again, the iron fist of the Soviet Union has crushed the hopes of peace-loving people. If the Soviets are attempting to intimidate the Western powers because we intend to defend our rights and duties in Berlin, they are grossly misjudging the resentment of all nations, large and small, against threats and intimidation. This is a dangerous tactic. It will not deter the United States and its allies, but it will make future negotiations all the more difficult.
All right, everyone. We have a change of plans tonight. So originally we're going to have a Midwest League match between Jeremy and Frank. But Frank can no longer be with us tonight, so Jeremy and I are going to play an official friendly match. And it's going to be very friendly because we'll be chatting with each other as the game goes on. So, Jeremy, how you doing?
Doing good, Derek. How about yourself?
All right. So, I think last time out, a Midwest League match, I beat you. But we've kind of gone back and forth a lot.
I believe we're 500.
All right, so that's the tiebreaker here.
3 and 3, I want to say. I don't know. Something like that.
Here, let me see. Find out officially. Yes, we are 3 and 3. All right, so random game. Let's see what we get here. Oh, I'm the I've been playing lobby matches, and I feel like I always get the Soviets.
Really?
I feel like I'm better with the Soviets, but I just always seem to get them. All right, well, good luck and have fun.
You too. Are you sure I'm not the Soviets with this hand? That would be nice.
Now, see, I don't know if you're saying that because you actually have an awful hand with a lot of red cards, or you're just trying to mess with me. So, yeah.
That's true. We've never actually played, like, and interacted with each other while we're playing.
Yeah, yeah.
This seems okay.
Okay. Seen that setup before.
It's typically a defector setup.
Mm-hmm.
This is where there's like not much rewatchability value in this stream, since I'm actually. I guess I'll see what chat has to say.
Yeah, usually like one of the things I love about having my games streamed and other people talking about them is watching it afterwards.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I guess I can actually do a headline. Oh, look at you.
Our policy is directed not against any country or doctrine, but against hunger, poverty, desperation, and chaos. Its purpose should be the revival of a working economy in the world so as to permit the emergence of political and social conditions in which free institutions can exist.
All right, so...
I am convinced, must not be on a piecemeal basis as various crises develop. Any assistance that this government may render in the future should provide a cure rather than a mere palliative.
All right, well, let's try
Any government that
this.
is willing to assist in the task of recovery will find full cooperation, I am sure, on the part of the United States government. Any government which maneuvers to block the
Quick lead
recovery
for
of other
me.
countries
Yep,
cannot expect
you're welcome.
help from us.
Oh, look at that. Look at you. That's not fun.
He did what we all must learn to do.
Yeah, that seems okay.
And you, and you, duck and cover.
Be sure and remember what Bert the Turtle just did, friends, because every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover. This is an official civil defense film produced in cooperation with the Federal Civil Defense Administration and in consultation with the Safety Commission.
Going the Matt Dominski route here and forcing you to event the card
Incorporated.
after I've
Oh.
played. So
There you go.
every time you undo, you have to
like
do
that.
it again. Yeah, yeah. I like that too.
Okay. Oh, you took 2 Doms. Look at you. Kind of obnoxious, Derek.
That's the point.
Well, I'm gonna try and stop this one, and you can have the other one.
Choose wisely.
Probably didn't. That's how that goes. I guess DEFCON's at 3. I could have just done Indonesia, but whatever.
All right. Well, you made the right choice. Well done.
Oh, yay. Oh, cover your eyes, Justin, if you're watching.
Oh. I think under Purge, I think that's the right
probably
move.
fine, right?
Yeah, I don't think Justin would be upset with that.
Yeah.
I'm upset with that.
That's all right. It's a commanding 2-point lead. I'm 10% of the way there. Okay. Where am I getting Millops from? I'm not really sure about that.
Sobre la cuestión acerca de si la lucha armada es el único camino para la liberación, lo que puedo responder es que, por lo menos en las condiciones de nuestro país, no había otro camino.
Okay. Not getting Millops. That's where I'm getting them from. Okay,
All right.
That's fine. I am okay-ish with that. Oh, that's obnoxious. Yeah, so it wasn't like a horrendous hand, but it got pretty bad after Purge. I think if you want to flip Thailand with Asia scored on your first AR and give me the coup, you can do that. I'm gonna
Vietnam coming? All right, there it is.
Oh, that's right. You don't see it when I hit event first.
Nope. But I do think that's the right choice.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep, I was worried about that.
Yeah, I pretty much had to.
Hmm.
I didn't especially want to. Not because I have anything too great, but it's, I don't know. That's a game theory thing, right? Like, I have to play defectors because the risk is just too high of you doing that.
Yeah.
All right, so independent res. Oh, I've got a lot of stuff to do, don't I? Let's try. I don't know if this is smart. We'll see. That.
That's a big card.
It's not bad. And feel free to dump Europe scoring at any time if you have it.
See, and again, I don't know if you. Well. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky.
Oh, well, that's a nice card. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna let you just do that. I'm gonna make you work a little for it. Do that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, there he is. Well, that's okay. Do this then.
That's a great one right there.
Annoying, but not that bad of a time for a one for you.
Nope.
Though.
Nope. If I'm going to get a one, that's the spot to get it.
Okay. Well, let's try this. You're not gonna. Okay. Well, it's a one for me too.
Porque lo que no pueden perdonarnos los imperialistas es que estemos aquí y que hayamos hecho una revolución socialista en las propias narices de los Estados Unidos. Y que esa revolución socialista la defendemos con esos fusiles. Lo que no pueden perdonarnos los imperialistas es la dignidad, la entereza, el valor,
That's what I'm looking for.
la ideológica, el espíritu de sacrificio y el espíritu revolucionario.
Yeah, that was my whole turn
Yo
one.
creo que no pueden
You saw.
perdonar lo que estemos ahí en sus narices.
Our efforts are made in the belief that
Okay,
men
so
and
then I
nations
just
can
do.
cooperate, and that there are no international problems which men of goodwill cannot solve or adjust.
Interesting.
Some nice cards you have there.
They're all right. Oh yeah, because you played the China card. That's why I know more of your cards. You can 5-year plan decall.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. All right. Yeah, you know what? I might do that.
I sure hope you headlined it.
Ah, that's a nice redraw.
Yeah.
All right, well, making me really think this over now.
Yeah.
What would you do if you were me?
If I was you, well, you have Middle East in hand, and you have of your known card, you have a decent coup card. You could coup Libya. It's obnoxious that I have an op in Egypt, though.
That was my first thought.
The other thing, if you wanted to get crazy,
Oh, I like
you
getting
would
crazy.
you would take Algeria and walk to Saharan states. Maybe do something in South Korea. I don't know.
Yeah. We're not going too crazy here.
I think Queen Libya is probably fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was not fine.
oh no. Yeah, you were. It was like a solid 5-second delay before I saw that. Okay, so now I have. I think this is pretty easy for me. I just do that and that.
So saying that and that tells me you're not playing Europe scoring.
Oh no, I know you have decall. Is that right? Do I have to take Algeria?
I think you do.
But if you play decall, you can only put one in there.
I think you should take it just to be safe.
I think it's an official friendly, but it's still a fun game. I think I'm going to try something a little more fun. Although, no, that's an unknown card. Don't do that. Does country count there? Oh, no, that's not that useful, actually. No, I'm going to be pretty good because my weird play wouldn't have been that effective. So we're just going to do that.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Plus, then I've created an obligation for myself. I have to take Algeria next turn.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right. Just trying to figure out where to put this decal. Because you know I'm playing decal. It's not some big secret.
Yeah, I mean, the two are very obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Nigeria, Zaire, Angola, Indonesia, or maybe Laos. Laos is probably better than Indonesia, since Indonesia's filled. Because then I have to fix two ops at least. You get two battlegrounds. I don't know. You could go into South Africa and try to be a jerk down there too, I guess.
I could. All right, we'll try this.
Okay. Two unknown cards. That for sure. Um, guess I'll do that because you kind of have to respect that. You'll just drop the scoring, but that's fine. And then I'll be conservative and just do that. I don't know, probably doesn't show you the order I actually clicked on things, but I was debating on Jordan and the second Angola one.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. And you're right, I'm going to drop the scoring.
Yep, but that's fine. Because that gives me tempo to also drop the scoring. I didn't, unless you had really good unknown cards, you didn't have shenanigans to go into there, but might as well get it done with. Oh, there's one. You did have shenanigans. Oh,
I
yeah,
did. I was gonna shenanigan you if you waited too long with that.
Well, and I have this, so I was going to shenanigan you in the Koreas if you waited too long on that. So we'll see. Okay.
Mm.
Yep. Okay, all the Europe stuff got drawn.
Oh my.
Le rassemblement du peuple français. Qui, dans le cadre des lois, va promouvoir et faire triompher l'immense effort du salut commun et la réforme profonde de l'État. Il est temps
Oh, that's interesting.
des actes et des volontés.
Oh, Matt just like had a he has no idea why.
Well, eventing it makes no sense. Well, I guess I could have gotten VPs out of it, but the way I've been rolling, though, I don't know if I want to try a die roll there.
So what did that make the country count? Oh, 7-4. That's unfortunate. All right, you can probably just have that, I guess. I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and UND stall here that I redrew. And I could go to Mexico, one Saharan states, but I don't think Saharan states is actually threatening because I'm already threatening Zaire. Although you'll probably just coup Angola. You could also just flip Zaire. Yeah, I'm gonna flip Zaire. What the heck? Let's do that.
All right.
It's interesting for sure.
Look at that. Junta ABM Brush War. That's nice.
Oh, very good. I don't think my chances in this hand.
I don't know how I did it, but with the card tracker, all of a sudden I put all the cards that are out there into your hand.
All of them?
All of them. I don't know what I did. Luckily, there's an undo button, but they were all in your hand.
I like that. Do I get that many ARs?
I don't know if that's how it works. But you had plenty of cards.
Yeah, I think it's got to be this one.
Hmm.
Well, that'll undo some of the damage you do with this, unless you hit. Well, we'll see where you're going with it. Well, actually, yeah, you're going to go somewhere where that card has reach.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace and
Yeah, that really puts a little kink in my plans here.
freedom here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing, that goal will be achieved.
I don't know if this is a good move, but I'm going to do it.
Oh, interesting. Definitely one there. I think one has to go there. Maybe like this. Hmm.
I think you have to put at least one in West African states. It's a given.
I don't even know which one that is.
It's because you've probably never put one there.
Oh, that one. Yeah, no, I've never done that. I have put ops in Morocco before. That was a strange situation. But no, I don't think I have actually.
All right, well, it's a friendly game. Even though. Go ahead and do it.
Official friendly game though.
It is official, yes.
I don't think I like that. I definitely want to do that and that. Well, I mean, obviously the two obvious ones. Obviously, I got to go Nigeria and Laos. And then, what are you gonna coup next? I don't know what you're gonna coup next. So I could do stuff in Africa. I could block Asia down, but that's a lot in Southeast Asia. Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, you did have that. I was wondering actually.
Yeah, not sure if that made sense, but
Oh, I think it was fine. Huh.
He did what we all must learn to do. You and you and you and you. Duck and cover.
Be sure and remember what Bert the Turtle just did, friends, because every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover. This is an official civil defense film produced in cooperation with the Federal Civil Defense Administration and in consultation with the Safety Commission of the National Education Association. Produced by Archer Productions, Incorporated.
I think there's another opportunity for a Morocco move.
It is. I could realign you at +3 if I take Morocco.
Mm-hmm. And take Tunisia as well, +4.
There you go. Not gonna bother with Southeast African states. Or Saharan states, I mean, sorry. Ugh. Just gonna do that. You know what? I don't like any of this, but it's what I'm gonna do. No, that doesn't work. So I think one of my new favorite things to do is to like take out a payday loan on the Middle East by playing this early and making it a free 4-op because it's scored and I don't have to worry about it for 4
Yeah.
turns.
It's not a bad move.
Yep, and you took out of where you should have, unfortunately. So then I can just block Asia Dom and take Nigeria back. You can flip Nigeria, but I think I'm okay with that. We'll see.
Yeah, that is unfortunate because I was going to go heavy on Asia there.
Okay.
So I think you made the right move.
Were you gonna ABM Thailand?
Oh, initially?
Yeah.
I hadn't decided yet if I was going to go... I think I was probably going to go for Africa because I still had a decent chance on Asia, even without Thailand. But
Yeah.
So I was probably going with the sure thing in Africa.
Oh, clever. That's annoying.
Go in Libya just in case you're trying to be sneaky and kick me out of Egypt.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I actually, in hindsight, I didn't need that Philippines op. I should have put that into Tunisia. That would have been better. Hmm. Well, I don't care about the Middle East. I took a payday loan there, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
It's always tough when you like make that up in your mind that okay, I'm giving up on this region for a while, but then
Yep.
you don't really totally want to do it when you have an opportunity to get in somewhere.
Yep, I'm just gonna remember. I'm gonna remember that about middle of turn 6 and be like, ah, yeah, I need to start doing something with this again. Do that. Okay.
Sensible.
Oh, sad. So sad.
Don't always get the opportunity to do that. I like taking advantage of it when I can.
Yep.
Now remember, it's a payday loan, so you're not supposed to put back in there.
I know. No, I'm not going to. It's yeah. You're not. You don't responsibly pay it off in time. Ew. Interesting.
Morocco's still sitting there for you. It's nice, safe, secure, three-stab country.
I know. I hear it's beautiful this time of year.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever been to Morocco?
No, I've never been to that general area of the world.
Yeah, I've not either.
I'm missing a card.
It's okay. You can skip an AR if you want.
No, my card tracking. There we go. That's what I defactored, I think.
Yeah, I always end up missing like headlined cards or a card that was UN.
Yeah, something dumb, right? Oh, can I? Maybe I can get away with holding that though. No, I don't like that. This is like weirdly awkward. Okay, this is well, but if I do that, then you just all right, here. You can take Botswana.
Okay. Taking Botswana does not Get rid of your domination, though.
No.
Y esa parece ser la situación también en muchos otros países de
This does, though.
Yeah, I know. I left that. I would like that back.
The China card?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Hmm. Would like for that to be a little higher.
It's okay. No.
That's what I was looking for.
Oh, look at you holding your ops back.
I know. I feel so fancy.
All right. I didn't think it would work, but I did have this.
Yeah, had a feeling.
Interesting. Now I have to remember to fill it.
Yeah, always a little more difficult when you didn't have something in there to start with.
Yeah. That's not great.
Okay. Did a little missile envy alert in my head, so.
And you dumped that one op, so clearly you have a lot to worry about.
Another one.
Yep, that's all right. Oh, you said another one. That was like a long time before anything actually happened there.
Oh.
All right, so what do I do with this? Yeah, I don't see why I would. You played ABM. Yeah, I think you would have headlined that one if you had it. Oh, you might have it. All these scorings still out? They are. Wow. Middle East is so horrifying.
You have access. You're not
I know.
totally wiped out there.
Just like the little only red on the bar graph is not great.
I know, yeah. Can be deceiving sometimes.
Yeah. All right. I don't see why I would wait on that.
Enjoy your VP.
Thank you. I will. Yeah, this is safe to play. I look at how clever I am. I'm going to remember Egypt. I'm so proud of myself.
It's a big card you got there.
Wow, you get 2 VPs for every war now. And there are... Oh, there is one war still out there. There it is.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you've had a few bad rolls in a row now. Oh, this is another thing you gotta remember. Although, well... Actually, I think I can be annoying here. Well, you have one nice counter to this. So let's hope you don't have that particular card.
I have a feeling I know what you're doing and what card you're talking about. Yep.
Ooh, got that played for ops at least. That's interesting.
And so, my fellow Americans,
Well, I think I have to take care of this.
country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
Gosh darn it. Didn't have the tempo.
That's what I was thinking. Like I was like, well, I can't. I want to space now, but then I was like, well, if I play this, he has to respond to it. He can't space. So,
I had a feeling when you said that that's what you were talking about.
yeah, and now you're gonna coup up there and get another trash roll. Wow.
Oh, man.
Boy, that's interesting. I just don't know how I can really. What can I do to really take advantage of that? I think I just need to get my. Maybe there was a whole different way this turn could have gone. Okay, well, there's one for me too.
All right, I'll take that.
Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah, NATO wasn't completely useless, at least.
Oh, it's quite a special relationship you have there.
This means
I know, right?
the relationship between the British Commonwealth and Empire and the United States of America.
What's wrong with that one? You could play that one.
It actually isn't the worst thing in the world right now. But
I know. Oh.
had you moved into the Saharan states, I probably would have played it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't have much. I don't want to give you the China card because there's some nice blue cards out there. So I'm just going to do this.
There are a lot of scoring cards out there, aren't there?
There are indeed. Okay. Oh.
disposición nueva de un continente de América
Yep.
está plasmada y resumida en el grito que
Yep.
día a
Although,
día
well, it was
nuestras
good enough.
masas proclaman
2 doms from Mr.
expresión
Che, not bad.
irrefutable de su decisión de lucha, paralizando la mano
I'd be
armada
very
del
interested in a
invasor.
4 here.
Proclama que cuenta con la comprensión
Oh, I got
y
it.
apoyo
Okay,
de
I should have
todos
said to
los
be very
pueblos
interested
del
in the
mundo,
6 here.
y especialmente del campo
Don't be greedy.
socialista
4 is good enough.
encabezado por la Unión Soviética. Esa proclama es patria o muerte.
Okay, there's a nice blue 2 up. Oh, I have double presence now. 2 countries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. That's annoying, Derek. All right. Do that for sure. And that, I think. Yeah, that does 2 things. I like that.
Oh my goodness.
Are we just going to trade things here? We might. Oops.
Oops.
No, I just accidentally hit the next game thing.
Oh.
En las condiciones de la inmensa mayoría de los países de América Latina, no hay otro camino que la lucha armada. Y esa parece ser la situación también en muchos otros países de Asia
Hmm.
y de África.
Okay. That's interesting. Yep. All right, let's try that.
The line of demarcation is well established, and that therefore people beyond it should go someplace else.
How do you suppose Pakistan is responsible in that case?
I'm not.
We're just gonna away with that.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep. It's tempting to be an idiot here, but I'll just make you fix.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow. Well, you can have a VP.
I thought you had Africa. Maybe you still do, but...
Ooh, do I want to give you Headline Peak? Did not have Africa.
Yep, that was a mistake. I should have just fixed.
Yeah, I think so. But, I mean, whatever. You didn't have a great hand there. And, I mean, if you hit the roll, it looks a lot better. Okay, so I got Millops. So what Central and Africa are still out there? Oh, I'm going to have some really good blue cards that are going to go to turn 7.
There are some cards I'm not looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, it's a nice blue deck. There's a couple good red ones out there, but nice blue deck for the most part. I don't know. This isn't super aggressive, but whatever. We're just going to do that. Well, you got the wrong one, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Um, that extra Poland op in setup, not looking bad right now.
Yeah, I've been doing that lately. If I have like EU or Truman.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I mean, I still put the extra op in Italy, so it didn't cost you anything.
Yeah, I mean, some people save one in Italy with that, but like Zimowit does it, and he says like you're gonna lose the influence anyway, so why not put it in a place that you can actually maybe benefit from it.
It's something that, like back in the olden days, was very popular, and then I came back a couple of years ago. Nobody's doing it anymore, and now people are starting to do it again. I actually like it a lot. I think it's efficient. I think if your opponent wants to put that extra op in Iran, you just go more high defcon weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I'm waiting for you, and I didn't.
I was waiting for you. I'm like, this seems like a pretty obvious headline.
We're both being so polite. The problem is I don't want to pull any of your cards. You can keep all of these.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe one of your unknowns. Yeah, that makes sense.
Man. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not going to drag this one out anymore because there is no way out.
You don't have a magic in your unknown card?
Special relationship is not very magical, so.
No. All right. Well, sorry, Derek. That was a lot of luck for me in that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you played well. It just couldn't get the scores when I needed them.
No. And lots of ones.
And you held on to the China card. I mean, that was pretty key here.
I needed to do, yeah. Yeah, definitely need to do that. Well, I knew that, and that's when people say they don't, I mean, not many people say this, when people say they don't card track, it's like, well, card tracking told me I 1,000,000% have to hold on to the China card because Derek's going to have, if he doesn't have tons of problems turn 6, he's going to have tons of problems turn 7.
Yep, and I had tons of problems both turns, actually, but this turn, bit more problematic than the last turn.
Well, that was horrifying. I mean, I knew Africa Central, CIA, the Pope,
Voice, Ask Not, Special was the redraw.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not too good.
Yeah, pretty horrific.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure. I was trying to hold off on the Asia stuff last turn, but I just didn't see a way to do it. I wanted to hold. I had bear trap. I had CAA last turn, so I was holding bear trap in case you like mid-turn grain sailed me or something.
Ranger, yeah.
So I had a way out of it, unless you took bear trap.
Right.
So I was, yeah, it was just rough.
Yeah, that was really bad. If you hadn't fought for Asia, I think I would have gotten Asia Dom actually. Although I would have given you the China card, because I could have flipped Pakistan if you just ignored it. But I think you did the right thing.
Yeah, I took Pakistan and then put one in Korea, right?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
which I think was definitely the right thing to do. And then I think it was right for me to try and go for South Korea, but then you did have enough ops to fend that off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you played well too, but like it's tough when you roll like I think you had 4 or 5 1s and 2s in a row there.
Yeah, I don't know if that was it. I don't know. I just needed some scorings in there.
Yeah, that's true. Asia came out nice and late.
Because truthfully, a lot of my rolls weren't on super consequential things. But yeah, a couple of those.
Yeah, there were a lot of like 1 stabs in Africa. That's true. And actually, because if we go back to turn 4, if Middle East is scored, I'm really starting to like this whole, like I joked about it, but like taking a payday loan on the Middle East with Muslim.
Yeah.
Because that was a very, very low op hand. Like I in the early war and then like turn 4.
Oh wow, you did have low ops that turn.
Yeah. And my hold, what were my hold that turn? It was we will bury you and nuke subs. Yeah, we will bury you the whole time. We will bury you and nuke subs were my hold. I had thoughts of using nuke subs for the event, but then didn't end up doing that. But so that Muslim Rev, those ops were huge.
Yeah, that was crucial.
So
yeah, I think that was a good play.
Every time I've done it with Middle East scored, I've liked it. If it's turn 4 or 5, so I think that's just something I've been playing around with, and I think it's good.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that was the turn I had ABM, 2 4-ups, couple 3s. So yeah, that was a big discrepancy on that turn.
Yeah, I had really nice headlines. Like turn 1 had Marshall, but then I didn't have. It wasn't a bad hand, but it was a bad hand to be purged with, just because
yeah.
I ended up having a lot of 1-op plays basically. Your hand wasn't great either, though.
No, and I almost didn't headline purge because I'm like, oh, if this gets defectored, that's bad. But then you set up with Marshall, and I'm like, yeah, this could be a fake out, but I think he actually has Marshall. Especially when you said the defector setup, I'm like, okay, he doesn't have defectors.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I said that, I was like, I probably just screwed that. I was like, that was a stupid thing to say.
I probably was going to headline purge anyway, but
yeah. You have to. And then turn 2, defectors was nice because I knew something, because I didn't have any of the Europe cards in my hand. So I was like, good God, something is attacking France. So I just have to play defectors. And then the rest of my hand was pretty solid. I had NATO, and then, well...
Not a lot of ops, yeah.
Yeah. That was kind of the theme for the first, 4 turns. I had, nice... then that defectors redraw was very nice. And actually, turn 3 was okay. I had containments, USJ. What did I UN? I UN D-stall, so I had okay ops this turn. Actually, turn 3 was pretty good hand.
Yeah, I got ops turns 1 and 2, but I had no access until I got to turn 3.
That's true. Yeah, you got decal late,
but I was lucky enough that you didn't have a lot of ops, so decal I could at least do something with.
Yeah, Asia had mostly filled, but you were able to at least get a decent foothold in Africa. Yeah, defectoring 2 of the Europe attack cards was really nice, especially because Europe came out on turn 3. You did a nice job of getting your ops into Korea on time because I was going to grab that probably. I would have UN D-stall earlier in the turn and placed into Korea. And then turn 4, well, we talked about turn 4. Turn 5. Yeah, we both got into 1/2 of South America. That was kind of the start of that turn. Oh, your brush war failed. That was a bad roll. It was 50-50.
Yeah, that was sad.
What else? Yeah, I didn't have great ops this turn, but I had enough. I had like enough, and your bad dice really helped. I feel like this turn was when I noticed your dice. Like you could have put more pressure on me if you'd succeeded on some of those coups, and instead
Yeah.
I was kind of able to get away with some 2-out plays.
Yep.
And then 6, yeah, if you had CIA, there's a lot of trouble there.
Yeah, that's did not like that hand when it came up. And I even I saw one small step and I'm like, oh, maybe I could like delay space and use one small step, but then I look at the rest of the hand and I'm like, oh no, I need to use one small step at some point. It was like my only, that and OPEC were my only kind of safe cards. And I had OAS. Yeah. I had OAS turn 4, so I had been holding that for a while.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, good game. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will next week. I don't know. We know our U.S. Cup opponent now. We're going to play Team Colorado. We are trying to figure out how or when we're going to play. But yeah, we'll see what we have next Wednesday. It won't be Team Colorado, though, because they said they can't play next Wednesday. So have a good night, everyone.